What up, what up, what up, what up? Happy New Year, Happy New Year. I am so late with this video, but life been lifing, bro. Like, that's all I got for y'all. Life been lifing, okay? But if you here with me, you watching this video, that means you made it to a new year. You know what I'm saying? So we here. So we gonna hop straight into it. If you're new to this space, well, no, let me back. So normally I'd be like, welcome you guys to a new video, to blah, 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 blah. But I did some revamping with my businesses as an entrepreneur, as a content creator. I wanted to switch some stuff up. So when it came to the channel, I'm like, I haven't really been blogging like I normally would blog. Cause, you know, I be waiting on life to just life, you know, so I can bring y'all something new. And so I was like, I'm gonna change the name. So I used to call this space Speak Loud and Proud, but I have officially changed it to Tea Talk 101 with Ico Finesse, you know what I'm saying? And my normal saying, I want to switch that up too, because it's not a lifestyle, it's life for us, you know what I'm saying? So I created this space to be, I created this space to bring understanding to those that don't understand. We're gonna start over. I created this space to bring understanding to those that don't understand the lives we live, all right? So yeah, welcome to the space. If you haven't watched my last video, I would say go watch that one before you watch this one. But if you don't feel like doing that, I got you. I'll just do a quick rerun. So, I've been transitioning a total of 5 years, right? I did it backwards. Most guys do hormone replacement first and then have surgery. I had surgeries first, then got on hormones, okay? So, I got on hormones. I'm actually coming up on 4 years of being on HRT at the end of this month. So after being on T for about 5 months, I started having cramps. I thought it was coming from, you know, my body adjusting to being on hormones and all that other stuff. But as time went by, the pain got worse. To the point, my last visit with the pain, I ended up in the ER. Like, that's how bad I was hurting. Scans and everything was coming back normal. So finally, after seeing a GI, because I thought it was a stomach issue, I'm like, all right, doc, you gotta send me to OBG. Went to OBG. She broke down the term on what it was. That because she works with a lot of trans patients. Shout out to Miss Brandy Harden in Charleston, South Carolina. That's my girl. But basically what it is, because I can't pronounce the word, and I put it in the last video, so I don't want to go and look to see how to spell it. But anyway, so basically because I was no longer having a cycle, I still had embryos. So fun fact, that's how trans men are able to conceive, because they still have the parts to do it. So yeah, can still get pregnant if you still got the tools. But anyway, because men aren't my thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't knock nobody for you like what you like, but men ain't my cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? I knew since a little jit, I never want to bear kids. So yeah, I don't need it. But basically what it is, because my body can still have embryos, by me not having a cycle, they don't know where to go. So that was causing my ovaries to swell to the point I'm crying because I'm hurting. So yeah, that's when my OBG recommended, hey, you can get a full hysterectomy. You know, that's going to be the only way that the pain stops. So I was down with it. So yeah, I ended up having surgery October 21st, 22nd, towards the end of October. Surgery went good, man. Went in, checked in, got dressed, got the IVs running. I think my wife said I think surgery was like 2 hours, and then recovery time was like an hour. And the cool thing about having a hysterectomy now, they do it endoscopic. So there's no cuts, there's no scarring. They go up through your business, clink, 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 pull out. You know what I'm saying? Recovery can be between a week to 2 weeks. Now, like I tell y'all, everybody's body reacts different. You know what I'm saying? For me, I was back at work after a week. I don't have a physical demanding job, so I'm in the AC. I can sit down. I can stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like my job ain't physical demanding labor work. So if you got that kind of job, you probably gonna need 2 weeks. Because them like that first them I gradually started like picking up stuff and bending over, but yeah, you got some restrictions. I know like the first couple of days you can't bend over to tie your shoe, pick up a piece of paper, no nothing, you know, because basically what it is, I'm gonna show y'all these pictures. Matter of fact, I dropped them. So this is my insides, bruh. Like I ain't gonna cause it may glare or whatever, but like that's an ovary. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's like this is like where your navel is, like connects to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the intestines, like it's, yeah. And for real though, like your ovary and your uterus, man, it looks like a cow head. Like I don't want to zoom in because it might blur, but it really looks like a cow head. But yeah. So yeah, you don't want to bend down or nothing because basically, like my doctor said, think of a sock, right? Think of the top of a sock and you stitching the top of a sock closed. Like that's what's closed off when they detach it. And so basically, you don't want to get like no type of tear in that because your intestines can slip through that. Like the way my doctor was explaining how your body is, like what certain like body parts sit in. It was weird. I felt like I was in a nursing class or a doctor class or something. Like but yeah, she was explaining like where certain parts of the body sit, and yeah, I ain't finna get in all that because I don't want to tell y'all nothing wrong. Then y'all gonna be like, well, Iko said on his video, no. But yeah, so yeah, you don't want to do a lot of that. And like I said, this surgery was kind of weird because top surgery, you know, you can see the scars and you know you see the swelling and all that stuff. But when it comes to like the insides being worked on and you don't see nothing, but I promise you're gonna feel it. Okay. The worst part out of the whole surgery was recovering from the catheter. Now, they have to insert a catheter while they're doing the surgery. So, you know, they don't slip it in till you knocked out and then they pull it out before you even wake up. It's the after effect of your bladder being irritated from the catheter. So dealing with that on top of they have to pump your bladder with fluid, basically to be able to like push out the anesthesia and you know after the fact. And so like one of the medicines that they insert is like orange. So my pee was orange for like a week. You know what I'm saying? So and then two, you got stitches up there. So the first couple of times you pee, you gonna cry. Like my wife helped me to the bathroom. We got home. Like the drive home was so bad, y'all, cause I had to pee so bad. And it's like you feel it, but when you go, you probably pee like a couple of drops. But it be feeling like your bladder like full. So I had a hard time sleeping the first couple of nights because like I always had the urge to pee and I peed, but when it's not what you feel. And so I like asked the doctor, like, you know, why does, so that's when she broke it down, like, yeah, you know, we have to fill your bladder up and, you know, this and that. And basically your bladder is irritated from the catheter. Like, yeah. So if I had to say what's the worst part about having a hysterectomy, it's recovering from the freaking catheter. Like it is. So I was like, bro, at one point I was kind of thinking about bottom surgery. Now I'm like, nah, forget that. But yeah, I went to my follow-up and, you know, everything was cool. So I don't ever have to see an OBG ever in my life again. You know what I'm saying? So the recovery was a little painful, but you know, I can take that versus dealing with the cramps and the pain, you know, popping out of nowhere. Um, and that's basically where it stemmed from. What I what I like to encourage guys that if you still have the parts, please be seen. Even if you don't plan on getting a hysterectomy, because I didn't plan on getting a hysterectomy. It was not in my cards because I didn't care. Because I'm like, I know I'm not, you know, I don't sleep with guys. Guys is not my preference. You know what I'm saying? If that's your preference, cool. But, you know, guys is never my preference. So I wasn't worried about, you know, getting pregnant or nothing like that. And I'm like, can't nobody see my inside. So I don't care if they're there or not. Who can see them? You know what I'm saying? But due to the pain, it had to go. So even when, you know, a couple of guys that follow me was like, yo, like I had the same pain. Like, yo, bro, go get checked. Even if you ain't having no pain, if you still have the tools, especially my African American people, you was born female, you know that the percentage for us is high when it comes to having cysts and what's the other one, cyst and can't think of the word right now. It's we at a high rate. So if you still got the tools, just go get checked, man, and make sure you good. If you like me and you feel like you need that female companion to go with you, I mean, get somebody, man. You know, your moms if you can. If you got a sister, a homegirl, like, you know, because I actually asked my wife, like, yo, can you take a day off with me and go to the OBG? Because I don't want people staring at me. I get it. I get it. You don't want people looking at you and, you know what I'm saying? You don't want, you know, I get it. So if you got to get a female friend to go with you, man, just do what you got to do to be seen and take care of your health. If it's still a part of you, please get checked, all right? I think that's it. Another thing I left out, Jesus. The reason that I was late posting because I was supposed to, I get a 6-month follow-up to get my levels checked for my T to make sure my organs is fine and everything is functioning normal with being on testosterone. My question after I had surgery was like, well, I wonder if they're going to change my dosage, my T dosage, because the reason why I'm at a 0.5 is because it kept my cycle off. So I wanted to follow my doctor before I blogged and gave you guys information because I didn't want to come back on here and shoot a 5-minute video just to say, hey, after hysterectomy, you know, I found out that, you know, either she had to take my T down or boost it up, you know. So I was like, no, I'm gonna shoot all in one. So, and I was supposed to go to my follow-up in December, but I ended up having to change it. And I actually just went about a week ago. So my T dosage is still the same. I thought again that it would change because I'm no longer producing estrogen. My body is no longer making estrogen. So I'm thinking like she probably gonna drop my T level. T level did not have to drop, but I do recommend if you do get a full hysterectomy, please go get your levels checked to make sure, you know, wait for a while and then go get your levels checked. And also if you have get a full hysterectomy done, you do not have to stop taking your T shots. You can continue to take your shots just normally. It will not affect your surgery. But once, I would say, wait about a month and go get your levels checked just to make sure, because like I said, everybody's body reacts differently. Definitely go get your levels checked. And I think that's it. But of course, man, if you guys got any questions about hysterectomy, the recovery process, if I didn't cover something that you got a question on, please drop them below this video. Or like most of the guys do, man, you can hit me up on social media. Facebook and Instagram is at IcoFinesse. And we can have a conversation, man. Y'all know I don't mind dropping the gems. I don't mind sharing the resources. You know what I'm saying? Because especially first starting out, I was lost. I had to figure out a lot of stuff on my own. But yeah, man, if you guys got any questions when it comes to having a hysterectomy, the procedure, the recovery, please hit me. And to share with you guys, because I can't remember if I put it in the last video or not. I probably did. I don't remember, but I'm going to do it again. My nonprofit is officially up and running. He is me, I am him. The first project that we put out was the 2024 TransMan calendar. You know what I'm saying? If you want a copy, go to heismeiamhim.com and please get one for you, get one for your homeboy, get one for your friends. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Matthew is actually out January. You know what I'm saying? My boy Matthew, Columbia, South Carolina. He's kind of fresh on his journey. You know what I'm saying? But that was the point of wanting to do this project, to show that we all transition in different shapes, sizes, different ways, different time frames. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all transition differently, even though we're on the same journey. So please, please, please support the cause. Of course, proceeds go back into the nonprofit to be able to continue to do this project every year. Actually in the process of brainstorming right now. The process is probably going to be a little different than this one was, because I want to add more diversity, and we kind of had some hiccups being able to do that. Once I don't have a time right now when I'm gonna have it up for you guys to be able to submit, but I do know that to be able to submit this year, because we do have a website now, that all the information will be on the website. And also, please follow us on Instagram. Go on my Instagram page and click the link, y'all, because I had to change the name, and I honestly can't remember what I changed it to, and I don't want to mess y'all up. And I also made us a page on TikTok. I will be posting threads on there, still kind of working out the kinks of that, so y'all bear with me. I ain't fully got a full team yet, but I'm working on it, all right? But how I end every video, man, if it's not hurting you or harming others, please, please, please do what makes you happy, all right? It's your boy Iko Finesse. I'll see y'all another time on another vlog of Tea Talk 1-on-1 with your boy Iko Finesse, all right? Happy New Year. Y'all be safe. Peace.